it going, everyone? Oh, heading out for groceries here. Last night, well, most of you were lying around having the best evening and night you ever had. I was stuck working night shift. Now, it's not that I mind night shift. I do. It's a little less busy. And I work in law enforcement. So it's not quite as busy. You know, Top isn't around. I mean, they're on call if you need them. And it's kind of pleasurable to work them. The bad thing is your circadian rhythm is off. And so while you're working it, it's not so bad, but I get home this morning and went to bed. The problem is I slept right until about 2:30 or so. You say, so that's good. Well, no, it isn't. I mean, it's good that you get your sleep in there. The bad part is you end up, it throws your rhythm off. So you end up at 2 o'clock this coming morning, you know, hopefully I won't be wide awake. People don't understand that. You're laying there trying to get to sleep and your mind just won't let you get to sleep. You're not tired enough. I call it shift lag. It's hard to get back into your rhythm. I'll spare you my face. So you're laying there trying to get to sleep. And when I get up today, like it's about, I don't know, 3:30 or so right now. When I get up, it took like, as opposed to when you get up when you're having a normal sleep, you get up and you yes, you may take 10-15 minutes and get in the shower and everything's fine, but now when I get up off of night shift, you have this brain fog. Now I used to smoke cigarettes and stuff like that, so kind of feels like a cigarette hangover after you've been sitting around a fire smoking one after another, and you know, have some drinks with some buds and stuff around the fire. You just sit there and the fog doesn't seem to want to lift, and it takes a good half hour, 45 minutes, and like I said, I just call it shift lag. Shift work lag, or whatever you want to call it. It just takes so long for your head to cobwebs to get out of your head. That's not fun. Besides that, people don't understand if it's your first of several night shifts. Look, I'm done now. I only had 2 this week, thank goodness. But people don't get it if they're home. The rest of the world is awake while you're asleep. So your family may not understand. You know, your little kids especially aren't going to understand. You can't blame them. So they tend to be a little loud in the house. You know, every once in a while your spouse may drop a pan or something on the floor way downstairs in the kitchen and you're awake. Because sleeping in the day isn't quite as easy as sleeping at night when the rest of the world sleeps as well. And your rhythm says you're supposed to be sleeping, so it's easier to sleep. And your spouse will sometimes have something planned. Okay, well, I'll let him sleep until 2 or something. Well, you gotta understand that 2 to me is 2 in the morning to everybody else. So if I get you up to go do something visit somebody, whatever. At 2 o'clock in the morning, you'd say, are you crazy? I can't go do that at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's only 2 o'clock in the morning. I need a good night's sleep. Well, that's what it's like for shift workers on night shift. You know, I need a good day's sleep. So if it's only your first night shift out of several, you have to be able to sleep a decent sleep, and you never can. You just, the world and life of others never lets you do that. Even if you're getting up for a regular supper time, you know, or 4 or 5 o'clock, whenever you happen to eat, it's only 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to a shift worker. You gotta understand that. You know, you need a good 6 to 8 hours sleep, even more on night shift, but of course you can't do it because you just can't stay asleep. Whoa. Kick down the old twin turbo here. The town's kind of gray and not too exciting here today. What else happened? Last night at work, I had Donald Trump's presser to, I think it's Congress. The Democrats weren't too happy. We here in Canada, I think, are going to make up with the states and do our best to be the allies we're supposed to be. Greenland, I just don't understand Donald Trump's dick-wagging threats. And if people are laughing, Vance, and everyone's laughing, like, how would you feel if you're Greenland? He said, we'll get you one way or another. Well, it's not funny. You're supposed to be good neighbors and stuff. That's a ridiculous thing to say. And it's radical. And mean. You just don't... How are you supposed to get people to want to be your ally if you're going to say things like that? That's the one thing that I can't stand about that pompous person. I like a lot of Trump's policies, a lot, as it pertains to Canada. He's right on a lot of stuff. But as far as threatening us and stuff, no one in the entire rest of the world wants to be the 51st state, I can assure you. It's a distorted view that the rest of the world thinks you're wonderful people down there as far as your government goes. I mean, people, of course. I love Americans too. I live on the border. They're my friends. I've got a bunch of friends over there. I've got family over there. But as far as people from Greenland, you know, how are you supposed to make friends like that in the world by saying things like that? At any rate, we are here at the Real Atlantic Superstore, and I think we'll get along. We'll be all right. Stacey, he's just mad. He's mad and he wants his way, and we're just all going to have to get along. That's the way it's just going to have to be. So remember that, you know, be the best person you can be. If you like boring stuff like this, people driving around doing vlogs, and you want to be one of those people that subscribes to stuff like this, please subscribe. Just give me a thumbs up anyway. What else you get to do? And I myself, if you've got something similar to that, or something that interests me, let me know in the comments down there, and I'll subscribe to yours as well. So thanks very much. We'll talk to you tomorrow, everyone.